So yeah,
Nice to meet you too.
I always have issues in Discord. And so today was finally my last straw. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. When you came in and it's like we could have bounced around stages for 5-10 minutes trying to get it working. It's like I just don't want to do it. Google Meet is so much easier. So that's where we're gonna live from now on.
Okay, no problem. Perfect for me.
So how are you doing?
Well, excited, a bit nervous,
Yeah?
but generally I'm good.
Good. Okay. And so we're here tonight. We're going to talk to you about you being an author and just releasing your debut novel. Now, that came out on Valentine's Day, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay, great. And it's called Souls Collide. So why don't you tell me a little
Yes.
bit about that novel?
Okay, well, it's my first novel. It's the story of Delilah and Nate, a very beautiful, epic love story between two souls that collide.
So how did you get the inspiration for this story?
Well, actually, I was a heavy reader, okay? And before I choose a book, I have to always check all the tropes and all the opinions. And it's hard for me to get a book with all the conditions that I need to dive in a story. So one day I called a friend and said, I'm having trouble looking for a book and I want this and that, and I cannot find the right book. And she said to me, that once there's a woman, a writer, who said, if you are looking for a book that hasn't been written yet, you must write it. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And I'm a Gemini. And as Gemini, we are, poured into new challenges. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this one. So once my brain clicked and once I knew I was going to write, the story just came to me. I don't know how to explain, but I could hear the voice of my characters. I could see their stories. I could see everything, and it was so in me. It was inside me, and I had to just write it, and I did.
So your book has a very intriguing storyline. I remember when Neff House Publishing, they were telling me about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is, and I've told like my daughter and some other readers about it. So tell me a little bit about the story, like set up the story, basically,
Okay, basically, it's
without
about a
giving
woman.
too much away.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try because I'm very bad at pitching, just so you know. But it's the story of a woman who is heartbroken. She has had a very painful life, and she just not believe in life anymore. And I'm not I'm trying not to give it too much, but she just broken, and she, at the very beginning of the book, she thinks of committing suicide. And then in another world, there is Nate, a powerful man, a billionaire who gets bored, and he lives a life he hasn't chosen. And then they meet, and then you see two souls colliding, very different world, very very different personalities, and they meet, and something magical happens here.
I love. Well,
And you see how both save the other.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and pull up your kind of like trope list because your
Yes.
tropes are like, and like you were saying, they said go ahead and write the book that you want to read, basically.
Yes.
And I think that's kind of how we all start as authors. We get, we read, and we're just like, there's something missing. And so then we
Yes.
eventually branch out and we're like, okay, I'm going to write the book that I want to read right now. So you have strangers to lovers, you have billionaire, powerful MMC. He's soft for her. It's an emotional
Yeah.
slow burn, which that's my favorite, absolute favorite. I love slow burns. People tease me all the time. They're like, yeah, you like your slow burns. And I'm like, I just feel like they're more realistic, like people are going to meet and it takes a while to get there. But when we
Yes.
get there, we get there. And then healing love, triumph over trauma, and damaged
Yeah.
heroine. Opposite
Yes.
worlds collide. So where does it take place?
In New York.
In New York. Okay.
Yes, it happens in New York City.
And you are from France.
France.
Yes.
Yes, south of France.
So have you ever been to New York?
I've been, yes.
Yeah.
I fell in love with the place. And when I pick a book, if it happens in New York, you are sure I'm going to buy the book. I'm just so in love with the place.
How many times have you been to New York? Just once or a couple times?
No, 4 times.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do in New York?
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's just such a magical place for me. For sure, walking through Central Park. I'm a romantic, so walking through Central Park and having hot dogs at every corner street. I just love to walk there.
Yeah.
I just love to walk there
I've only been
everywhere.
once. I've only been once, and it was an experience. I was in and out super fast, so I didn't get much time to really dive into what I would have wanted to. So I definitely can't wait to get back, but I can agree with you on just walk. There's so much to see
Yeah,
if you just keep going, you can keep going.
it's just it's a feeling, a feeling where you feel so small. You feel so small everywhere. Everything is
Mhm.
so bigger, and I don't know, it grounds me. It grounds me
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So tell me about, okay, so someone told you if you don't see the book that you want or whatever, you should write it. But was there any time when you were growing up that you thought of becoming a writer, or you dabbled
Yes,
in writing little other short stories, or tell me about anything about that?
it was such a dream for me to one day to become an author, but I didn't feel legit. I thought that I would write later in the future, just, to have some time to gain experience of life. I thought I needed more experience and more ages. And in French, we have a saying that says taking more wine. When you have more wine, you get more ages. And I thought I needed more time and more experience on life, and I just thought I should wait. But once it was there, once it came, I just couldn't stop. I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
I had to do it. I had to start the stories.
So what was your favorite part of the writing process for your
Oh
day?
my God. I would say the to write emotional parts of things that I had not experienced in life. You know, writing about a form of love that I didn't even know it could exist, and writing about hard moments when you get through life, especially about suicide. Had I've never had any suicidal thought. So
Yeah.
it was very hard to dive into it and to think of being that person, you know? That was hard. I remember one day my husband came back home, and I was crying. And he said, what are you crying about?" And I was like, "I'm trying to write this scene, and it's just so hard because I'm feeling the pain.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. And it hurts, and I know it's not my story, but it hurts. And I'm trying to write it as best as I can, because sometimes you don't feel legitimate to write such a scene, but it was so hard, such a challenge, and I made it. And I was so proud of me for writing the scene from beginning to end. But it was very hard for me, but knowing that I could do it and get through it, it was a reward.
Yeah.
So I'm so proud of that scene.
How do you, because I write a lot of darker content too. How do you get your head out of that space? Because it is difficult. You have to basically go there. You have to go to the dark place to get into the headset of your characters. So is there anything in the process of writing this book where you're like, I go out for long walks, I watch something funny, what's kind of your process for getting out of that dark space?
To get out of it, humor.
Yeah.
Humor, watching very funny shows to get heart lighted. I had to binge watch like Friends over and over again so I could just get out of it. I needed something very lighter from that scene. So, yes, for sure, humor. I needed to laugh, to have a good laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to and sometimes when you write too, like I will be so invested in a scene that I get really quiet because you're thinking of your characters and you're thinking of getting back to like their lives and
Yes, yes, and it's hard because everywhere I go or every song I listen to, I'm into my characters and I'm thinking of them, and I feel like I am both of them.
yeah.
And it's funny because when I wrote the book, I said to everyone, it's fiction. There is no me in it. There is no me in my characters. It's just two different people. There's no me. And then a friend of mine, he read the book, and he said, at times I'm not sure who is speaking. Is it you or Delilah?
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
no, it's not me. It's not Delilah. It's not me. I'm not that person. He says, no, no, but you are. Some lines that she says, it's you saying that. I remember you saying things like that. And the way that she thinks, it's you. And I was like, what? And I had to reread the book. And when I reread it, and I was like, oh my God, yes, that's so me. And I didn't even know it. I
Yeah.
didn't even know it. So sometimes sometimes it's hard to get out of the characters because I am somehow parts of the characters.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard.
So music is my muse too. So you find you're like I can listen to when I'm on the zone, I can listen to a certain song on repeat just because it's part of the scene I'm writing or something. So you're kind of the same way you find your muses in music.
Oh yes, I before I write, I have to listen to music, and I have those very same musics that I listen over and over again. First one, it was the "Try" from Pink. I don't know if you know the song. It's when there is desire, there's gonna be a flame.
Yes, yeah.
That one, oh my God! When I hear it, I have to write right away. And basically anything from Benson Boone. I'm sorry if you hear someone speaking on the back, it's because it's game night here in France, soccer, and I have my father and my husband watching the game. So sometimes if there's a score, you might hear some
You're
screaming, and I'm
fine.
sorry. So yes, music, Benson Boone, anything Benson Boone. But if I have to say some before you have to listen to that music. It's so inspiring, and I have to write when I hear it. Little Runaway and Work of Art.
Okay.
Those three, oh my God, it hurts. Listening to it, it hurts.
I love it. I'm the same way when it comes to music. I can go to that scene in my book when I hear a certain song. So I get that. So how long did it take you to write this novel?
Well, it was very fast because I don't know how to stop. I couldn't stop. And everyone around me told me, wow, it was really fast. I was like, yeah, but I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I remember waking up at the middle of the night and writing, writing, and writing. So I started on April 2024 and I ended the book by September 2024. So
Wow.
around 6 months.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I started a new project New Year's Eve, and I will probably finish the first draft of it this weekend. So it's about 2 months. Yeah. When you're in the zone and your characters are speaking to you, they're just speaking to you.
Yes, and actually, I'm trying to write a book too, and it's taking more time because it's harder to write to write book two. But I'm getting there. I have written 15 chapters so far, so I'm happy with that,
Oh yeah.
and I have 5 more left. So I'm hoping to finish the book within 3 months.
Yeah.
But it was longer. It took me longer to write the second book.
So is book 2 going to deal with the same characters or with
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we're
Yes, it's a
continuing the story.
trilogy.
Okay.
Yes, it's a trilogy.
Lovely. I
Yep.
love that. I'm in the middle of writing a trilogy right now too, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
Good things
that's
come in.
exciting.
Yeah, good things come in threes. I tell you, people they like the threes.
It's my lucky number. It's my lucky number, number 3.
I love it. So when you sit down to write, are you more of a do you plot out the story or do you kind of just let your characters take over?
No, I have to plot.
Okay.
I have to plot. So I have sections, and when I'm in a chapter, I have a section on the left side, and I'm writing, the grand lines. But I'm trying to respect it. But sometimes the characters just speak to you.
Yeah.
They just speak, and sometimes it gets out of control, and I have to, find a way to get back to the story. But I try to plan it. But sometimes, as you said, the character speaks to you. So
Yeah.
you just have to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, if they go off script and you go with them and you're like, "All right, I guess this is what we're doing now." Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of scenes that I haven't planned, they just came. And I was like, oh, it wasn't planned that way, but it just going this way.
Yeah.
Let's follow.
Yeah,
Let's
it
follow.
fits. Mhm. So for your own reading, do you prefer ebooks, traditional paperbacks, audiobooks? What do you prefer when you sit down to?
Well, first, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit it, but I've never tried an audiobook. I
Okay.
know I have to start. I have to start somewhere. But when I read a book, it's so easy for me to have the characters pictured in mind, and I can hear their voice,
Yes.
and I fear to open an audiobook and not being okay with the voice. So I have to try. I have to try before I say anything. Obviously, I love paperbacks, but I'm such a reader. I don't have nor the space or the money to buy all the books.
Yeah.
So I have my Kindle. So I read a lot of ebook
Okay.
because I have to.
Yeah.
Because I have to.
I think that's primarily a lot of people. I started my own library. I was like, I finally, because I look at computer screens so much for a living, I started trying to invest more into paperbacks and bookshelves. And then I got into audiobooks, but audiobooks are a little different because I'm like you. I do prefer to hear the characters myself. And so unless you have really good narrators or you trust the narrators to bring it to life, it some audiobooks can turn you off and you're better off with the paperback. So I agree with you on that one. It's
Yeah.
difficult. Difficult.
And sometimes also when I read, I need to stick on a page. Sometimes I read a page and it's so powerful that I cannot turn the page yet. I just have to reread all over again, especially when it's beautiful dialogues,
Yeah.
and beautiful words. I just have to reread them again and again. So I'm scared with audiobooks. I have to try. I'm gonna try for
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna try.
I don't do as many as I know lots of people. There's some people who do strictly audiobooks, some people do strictly paperbacks. I'm more of a
Yeah.
paperback venturing into audio. I do both. But I don't do as many audiobooks as like lots of people do. So I'm like you. It's
Mm.
just like I'm not a connoisseur of audiobooks. Like but I'll listen
Yeah.
every once in a while. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So we kind of talked about basing characters on real people. Do you feel like that is coming from book 1 to book 2? What has kind of changed in that? And do you feel like you're plotting more? You're letting your characters just fly off the cuff more? You're basing them on real people? Do you people watch when you go out in public and get ideas? What do you do?
For book two?
Yeah. Or book 1 too.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? I got lost. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I hit you with a lot. It's basically two-part. So basing your characters off of real people, your friend kind of pointed out in book 1 that it was kind of like you. So
Yes.
going into book 2, have you noticed that you've kind of maybe based some characters now off of real people? Or do you, like, even if you go out and people watch and kind of take note
Mm.
of different things people are doing in cafes or on the streets? And so you might not know them per se, but seeing their mannerisms, bringing it into your work, or maybe even watching, I mean, you could do that just watching television, like a character in a movie or something.
Yes, there's a character in book one that you will see again in book two and book three. It's a woman. She's an actress and she does one woman shows. Her name is Zainab Johnson. And I just love that woman. I love her sense of humor. I love the way she talks. So there's a woman, Eileen, in the book, and that's her. Basically, that's her.
Yeah.
So I have some characters that are from real life people that I don't know personally, and I have, yes, another one, Sam, that is very much inspired from the TV shows Dynasty, the reboot. And the name of the actor, I remember it's Rafael de la Fuente.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, it's just the two,
Yeah.
just those two.
Yeah. The rest are just, yeah, from your imagination, you know?
As from my head, my own head.
So, do you remember the first book you ever read that made an impact on you? That maybe made you want
Oh,
to pick up becoming a writer?
oh yes, and I know it's going to sound cliche because everyone references that book, but it marked me. It was Archer's Voice from
Oh,
Mia Sheridan.
oh, love that book.
That book, it hit me,
Mm-hmm.
so I just couldn't breathe at the end of that book.
Mm-hmm.
And it changed my vision upon writing as well. And I didn't write at the time, but I was like, oh my God, if I were to become a writer someday, that would be the level I expect of me to reach
Yeah.
someday.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And that's what I'm looking for in a book, to feel.
Yeah.
I want to feel. And that's what I want to bring with my book. I I want to give women the chance to feel feelings that they no longer feel in their daily life, because as a mother myself, I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I'm a teacher and I am everything, and I get caught up in life, and sometimes you just need to read a good book to feel things and to pretend that you can, I don't know, believe in some type of love that you think don't exist. And that's what I wanted to bring in my book. I wanted to offer an escape,
Yeah.
and I wanted to offer people how to feel again for real.
Yeah. Yeah. Books are an escape.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
they are. And if you can escape into a good story, I remember I read Archer's Voice. I started it as an ebook, and
Yeah.
I think I was like maybe 5, 6, 7. It was very early on in the book when I started as an ebook. I still remember it was like a Saturday, Sunday morning, got my cup of coffee. I was like, I'm going to start this book. And I was only a few chapters in, and I immediately purchased the paperback. I was like, I already know.
So
Yeah.
did I.
Yeah. I was like, I can already tell I'm going to love this book, and it's going to stick with
Yes.
me forever.
I remember I read like 2 chapters maybe, and I was like, oh my God, I have to get the paperback.
Yeah.
So I ordered it and I got it within 2 days, I guess. But oh my God, yes, I had to buy it.
Yeah.
It had to.
I was fortunate enough to meet Mia Sheridan this last year. We were at a book signing together. Yeah, I had her sign Archer's Voice and a couple of her other ones that I have of hers. And she's so sweet. Darling, darling lady. But yeah, that was awesome. I had to meet her. And I was just like, and of course, gushing, telling her all, being the gushing one of, I read your book, I loved it so much, and just, all the things. But that's always one of when people ask for a book recommendation, I recommend Archer's Voice. It was beautiful. And I remember she said it was supposed to she was in talks for a little while of it being produced as a movie.
Yes,
And
I
I
read it somewhere on
yeah.
the internet.
And then I asked her about it, and she said, no, that kind of fell apart. And I was like, oh, okay. But I think it would make a fabulous movie. That it's a
Yes,
gorgeous, gorgeous book. Gorgeous
yes,
book.
one
So,
of my favorite ever.
yes. And definitely I'd say in the top 5 or 10 for sure. And
Yeah,
I don't know if it will ever move, with other books that I'll read.
yes.
Gorgeous story. So going back a little bit, going from your book 1 to book 2, how would you say that your writing has evolved as you're writing the second book, would you say?
Because I practiced.
You
I
better
think
practice.
yes, when it's interesting when I read the beginning of book one and right up until the end, the writing is a bit different. You can see that I improved myself.
Mm,
And, writing day and night, 7 days a week, all the time. And thinking about it, it made me self improved. I don't know if it's said correctly, but I improved over practicing.
yeah. Yeah, practice all.
Reading is a good, it made me experience writing as well. When you read a lot, you become a better writer.
Oh, yeah. One thing that improved me, which I was not expecting since we talked about it, was audiobooks. Listening to
Yeah.
audiobooks went ahead and helped me, like instead of your seeing the words on the page, hearing them made me change my writing style, and I think improved my writing, just listening to it back instead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I you just improve with time. Like lots of people, they'll say, "Oh, my first book, it's your first book, it wasn't good." And I'm like, I think all books are good. You're just improving as you go, right? Like you're becoming a
Yeah.
better writer. So,
Yes. Yes. You just have to write a lot and then you get better.
there you go. So, how about your writing space? Where do you like to write? Do you have an office? Do you curl up on your
Well,
couch in your bedroom? What do you do?
I have a place. It's not it's a restaurant, but not that much. It's a co-working space
Okay.
with a cafeteria, and I just go there, and you have people everywhere with their headphones on and their laptops. They're working.
Yeah.
Everyone is working there, like remotely from work, and I just go there because it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful, and I put my AirPods on. I listen to music, and I just forget that forget that the world exists around me.
Yeah.
and I have to go there to write. Home, too difficult with the kids, my animals as well. When I want to write, I have my cat, I have my dog, and I cannot write here. I can't. I just
Yeah.
can't. So I'm going to that place. It's called Babel Cafe University. So I go there for hours and I write there.
I love it. Love it. It is hard to write at home. I mean, my kids are older. I don't know which the ages of your children, but even with
4 and
older,
5.
he's 5,
4 and 5.
4.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you can't write at home. No, no, no. That would be impossible. No, my kids, my youngest is 13 and my oldest is going to turn 21 on Friday. So they're much older and it's easier to write at home now. But if they were 4 and 5, no, I didn't write back then. Like, it was too tough.
Possible. Impossible.
Very
I have
impossible.
to. So when I'm a teacher, and when in France, when you're a teacher, you're a part-time teacher. So either I work on the mornings or on the afternoons. So when I have a morning free, I go to the cafe I told you about for the whole morning. So the kids are at school,
No.
and they have to be at school, and I have to be alone. And there I can work on my book.
Yeah. How do you have a set number of words or chapters you try and get written while you're there, or you just kind of let it go? Do you aim for something or not?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
aim for something,
Yeah, right?
but sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. So I try to write a whole chapter, but it's hard. It's hard. So I just agreed to go with the flow.
Do
So
what you can.
it happened. Yes, and if I have to feel inspired to write, if I don't feel it, I am not able to write a word. I
Yeah.
can't. I have to feel it. The days I feel it, wow, I can write like 1 or 2 chapters in one go. If I can feel it, it's blank. The page stays blank and I can do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grumpy.
Yeah.
And no one understands that I'm grumpy because I cannot write.
Yeah.
And my husband many times told me, well, open your laptop and try to write. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah. It
I
doesn't work
can't.
that way.
Yes. It won't come out. It won't come out because sometimes you know where the story needs to go, but it's the way you go to it. Sometimes the how
Yeah.
it blocks you. Okay, I have to go there, but the how sometimes it blocks me. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot go,
Yeah.
and it's very frustrating. Very
Very.
frustrating.
I get you. Like, if I'm just like you, if I'm on fire and the words are flowing, like, I can sit down, 1, 2 chapters come out easily. If I'm not and I'm trying to force it, I might get 100 words written and I'm not going to like them. So it's not even worth it.
Yes, it's not worth it. It's not
Mm-mm.
worth it.
So
So
what does your family think of your writing? When you were like, I'm going to write a book and this is what I want to do. What did they embrace it? They encourage you? What did they do?
no, 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 no. It's not. It's not. They didn't want it to be mean, but they just seen that as a new hobby, like a new challenge. Oh, you want to write? Oh, just something new that she wants to do, and like I said, it was a very solitary journey
Yeah.
because when you haven't written anything before and that you want to start, no one understands you. No one understands why you need to do that. And they said, and I remember I was talking to a friend and I said, well, I want to write, but everybody has done it. And he said, everybody but you. So
Mm,
try. I was
yeah.
like, yes, for sure. Yes, yes, anybody but me. So I have to do it. But my family, husband included, they didn't understand. They didn't take me seriously as well. So it was very hard. It was hard. It was very easy to give up. But I decided to believe in me, to trust myself, to trust the process. And I remember telling to myself, hey, you have to believe in yourself because no one else will do it for you. So do what you got to do. Don't listen to anyone else.
Yeah.
And it was very hard. And I remember crying a lot because I felt lonely. I felt misunderstood as well. But I did it. And once I done, once it was done, everyone was like, "Oh, you did it! Well, congratulations! We believed in you."
No, you didn't.
I'm so proud of you. You were not.
Yeah.
So, no, Everyone is glad for me. Everyone is happy for me today. But it was a very solitary journey.
Yeah. So what would you say is your favorite part so far of publishing your debut novel and being able to add author to, mom, wife, teacher, author? What's your favorite part about that?
My favorite part was to realize that there is nothing I can't do.
Love that.
Yes, so proud of me. So proud of me. When no one believed in me, I did.
Yes.
So I'm proud for that. I'm proud for sticking to my dream and saying, I'm going to do it from start to finish. And I did. I'm so proud for that. And to also, as a woman, being a wife, a teacher, a daughter, a sister, a mother, I can be everything and an author as well. So I'm so proud of me for that. So
Yeah,
proud.
that's incredible. Well,
It would have been so easy to give up,
oh yeah.
but I didn't.
Well, there's so many people in the world too and I don't think we realize that dream of writing a book and that never actually
Yeah.
do it. When you actually get in a space and you talk to people, they're like, "Oh, I thought about writing a book one day." And it's a very daunting task if you've never done it, especially if you do it on your own and people are like, "Oh yeah, okay, you want to do that?" So accomplishing it should be celebrated. Not many people can sit down and do that.
No.
And you did it. You did it with juggling a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old and working and all the things.
Yes, I did it. It involved a lot of crying, but I did it.
So, with that, what piece of advice would you give to inspiring writers then?
Trust yourself and trust the process. It's very important to trust yourself because you will hear a lot of no's. You will hear a lot of why you do you have the talent required? I mean, trust yourself.
Yeah.
Trust your abilities, trust your dreams. You when if you ever seen the movie in The Pursuit of Happiness,
Yes.
he says a line. He says, if you got a dream, you got to protect it. You want something, go get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, I'm going to go and get it. You want something, go get it. That's my piece of advice. You want something, go get it.
I love that movie too. Me and you seem to have similar tastes. That's an amazing movie. It's one of the most inspiring movies. It's such a hard movie to watch, but
Yeah.
it is so inspiring at the end with what comes out of it and when he walks out of that room when they hand him the job. And it's just, I mean, everyone can just feel for that man. And he didn't give up.
Yes.
And
Yes, he didn't give up.
mm-hmm.
And there's also another movie that taught me a lot about dreams and achieving your dreams. It was The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman. I don't know if you've seen that
I
movie.
have not seen that one. It's been on my list of movies that my kids have seen it, and I see it always, and I'm like, I'm going to watch it, and I never have yet, but I need to
It's
watch it.
incredible. It's an incredible movie. Well, there's a song, "A Million Dreams," and the kid is singing. And the message of the song is, if in your world my dream is not possible, then I'm going to make it in my own world. I'm going to design my own world in which I can make my dream come true. I was like, oh, that's so super powerful.
It is.
Yes. If in your world I cannot be an author, in my world I would be.
Yeah,
That's what I told myself.
I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, well, I'm going to ask you at the end of every interview I like to do this thing called rapid fire. So I don't know if you've ever been under rapid fire before with questions.
Never. Please
Okay.
explain.
It's fun. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two options. You're going to tell me which one you choose. So the first one will be, it's super easy. It's something, and so basically you just answer the first thing that comes to mind, like, which one you would choose. So hot dogs
Okay.
or hamburgers? Would you prefer hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Okay. Mountains or beach?
Mountains.
Mountains. Now I've never been to France, so you're going to have to tell me, are there good mountain ranges in France?
You're welcome to come anytime. It's so beautiful right there.
Oh, I'd love to. Me and my husband were actually supposed to go. We were going to take a Mediterranean cruise but fly to France first and kind of see some of the places. And we just never got to do it, but it is definitely on the list of places where I definitely
Whenever
wanna
you're
go.
ready, you call me and I'll tell you everything you need to do.
Perfect. I'm going to take you up on that one day. So summer or winter?
Uh, I would say fall. I'll
I'm
go with summer, but I'm a fall girl.
I don't blame you. I think most of us love the fall. I think fall is the most beautiful time of year, and everyone would
Yeah,
probably agree, most people at least. So morning or evening?
morning.
Okay. Do you like cats or dogs?
I have both.
I know I do.
Hard.
I do too.
Uh, I'll say cats, but so hard.
I know it is a hard one. So salty or sweet?
Sweet.
Okay. Do you prefer phone calls or text messages?
Text messages, always.
Okay. Do you like vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay. Outfits. We're talking outfits here. Polka dots or stripes?
Stripes.
Okay. City or countryside?
Countryside,
Okay.
always.
Do you live in the countryside?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So not like not sitting like we're not talking city France, more country.
Yes.
Okay.
But I was raised in Paris, so I grew up in Paris.
Oh wow.
I was a city girl. But then I escaped because it was way too much and the countryside is much better.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I want to come see like Paris or something, but then I think that my heart would be in the French countryside for sure. I've seen
Oh
pictures and
yeah.
it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Would you rather stay in or go out?
Stay in all day.
You're like, I'm a reader and a writer for a reason. I'm an introvert and I would rather just stay in. So, would you rather have time travel or teleportation?
Ooh, time travel.
Okay. Where would you go?
In the past, in the very in the how do you say in English? 1140, the year 1140.
Oh, wow. So, you're going far back there.
Far back there. Yes.
Would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet unicorn?
Ooh. Oh, I would say a pet dragon, but my daughter would feel so betrayed because she's so into unicorns. But oh, dragon all days.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, dragons, of course, yes.
Why would you
At
turn
least
down a dragon, right? Like, you can't do that.
no.
So, in life, would you rather have a rewind or a pause button?
Husband,
Okay. Would you rather be invisible or fly?
fly,
Okay. Movies, books, comedy or drama?
drama,
Okay. When you're in a car, are you the driver or the passenger?
the driver,
Okay.
always.
Always. Is your husband bad at driving or you just like to be the one driving?
Uh, According to me, everyone is bad at driving but me.
I'm a little the same way, so I get that. So do you prefer fruits or vegetables?
Fruits,
Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Okay. Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos. I just got a new tattoo.
Okay. So how many tattoos do you have? A bunch or just one, two, couple?
Two.
Two.
I only have two. But I love it. I love them.
Yeah, I think I'm up to. I didn't get tattoos till much later in life, and I think now I'm up to. Hold on, I have to count them. 4. But I love them
That's
too.
reasonable.
I'm like, there's something about getting a tattoo. Is it to celebrate your book or?
Yes,
Yes?
yes, it's about my book.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
So pirates or ninjas?
Pirates.
Pirates. Okay. In a game, would you take the truth or the dare?
The dare.
The dare. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. I'm a Gemini. The dare.
The dare. I'm surrounded by Geminis, but 2 of my children are Geminis and both of my parents are Geminis.
Well, good luck for you.
Yes, I know. It's been an eventful life. I'll just say that. So, when you're eating, spicy or mild?
Mild.
Okay. And I'm just going to throw this one in there. What is your favorite book trope?
Sorry, billionaire.
Billionaire?
Has to be. Has to be.
Has to be
Always.
billionaire.
Has to be.
Who doesn't?
And strangers to lovers as well. Strangers to lovers. They have to be strangers when they meet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So does your book give out so lots of times with strangers to lovers, it's like instant love, like people call it instant love. It's not like that, would you say? Or one of them has an instant attraction to the other?
It's one of them is it's instant love. The other, it takes a little bit more time.
Okay. All right.
Instant attraction
There you
for
go.
both of them. but for one of them is stronger.
Way
And I'm not
stronger.
going to
Yeah.
say who.
I love it. Love it. Well, that's all I got for you. Thank you for sitting down and talking with me and getting, so I can get to know you and we can get to know your book. And congratulations on your debut novel. And you're writing another one, and it's amazing. I can't wait.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what comes out and how many more books you have and you release. And I'm so excited that you went with Neff House. I love both of the owners, and I just can't wait to see more
They're great.
of your
They're
world.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Evelyn.
You're welcome. And you have a wonderful evening. And I will definitely take you up on, if I ever get that way out to France, I'm going to bug you
No
for where to
problem.
go.
No problem.
All
Thank
right.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
It
Bye,
was such
Lisa.
a fun.
Good. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.